Hey Scorpio, it's Dr. Leona, sending you love, light, and healing wherever you are in the world. I hope everybody's doing well, staying safe, happy, and healthy. Thanks so much for being here, Scorpio. This is, of course, your 2026 preview. I know it's the month of July, but we're going to be doing it. Don't look at the hair. It's so bad today. You know, we had all this massive amounts of heat. My natural texture is coming back. Oh no. Hey, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios. You are that 8th house ruled by Mars. If you want to see this extended video, please come on over to Patreon and get a free personal reading when you join up as a VIP. Until July 31st, VIPs can also get an extra added bonus of a Vedic and sidereal birth chart and consultation. I develop a video for you. You have to join by the 31st of July this month. Okay, so just a few more weeks left of that. I think I may continue the free personal reading, but only for the VIPs. Okay, so if you want to get that bonus chart so you know what's going on, please come on in at that 1212 level. All the info is in the description box below. That link will take you to my Patreon page, and then it will say join for free. Of course, you can't do that. You can follow it for free if you want, but you can't see any videos outside of the ones I put up to say, hey, join up. Hey guys, thanks for following us. Why don't you join? Here it is. All proceeds go to Elephant Aid International, guys. And that's pretty special because those elephants, care and feeding of elephants is an ancient Vedic secret that especially for Scorpios, anybody with 8th house or Scorpio placements, whatever you do that's spiritual will work for you. The care and feeding of elephants, if you're having trouble with whatever business thing you're doing or any kind of employment, or you're looking for housing, nothing is working out, relationships are having difficulties, there's something in your chart that's problematic, and we can erase past sins through this effort. It's a collective effort, so you know, obviously it works much better when you're actually fully in there, and so it's a good thing. Come on over to Patreon. It's a really wonderful energy over there. And we're going to be traveling, beautiful Scorpios. So come with us in 2026 to Ireland and Scotland. The dates are June 18th to July 2nd, 2026. Okay, so please come on over to Patreon. Coming over in the next month and you'll be eligible. There's only 2 spots remaining on this trip. Okay, so it's going to be a fun one. It's a spiritual journey. We're going to be there for the summer solstice. We'll be there for the full moon. It's incredible. We're going to be in the Scottish Highlands. We'll be doing all kinds of fun things. We're going to be in 2 different countries in 2 weeks. Yes, we can do this, guys. I love you. Mars, your ruling planet, also rules me. And of course, I have 7 planets between the 8th house and Scorpio in my chart. So yes, we're friends. What's going on? We have an emperor driving this chariot. And it looks like with this chariot here, I think that there is someone, this is a future prediction for you, like beyond 2026. It just came through. Some of you have, if you don't have it yet, you have a sibling or you have a child yourself that will be born in Year of the Snake. If they aren't born Year of the Snake, they will be. You could have a partner born Year of the Snake. It might be a grandchild, okay? But there's going to be someone coming from that person. If you're born Year of the Snake, person's gonna come from you. And the energy here is that this person born from the individual that themselves was born Year of the Snake. So whoever this is a child of someone born Year of the Snake, and they are going to have wings. They're going to be somebody that's going to rise above every bad thing that happens to them. They're going to be a savior to humanity somehow. So it's coming through right now, a great message for this 2026 preview. I also have another message from the other side. Someone here, if you lost a person and you didn't get to say goodbye, there's a message for you, okay? Hang on, they'll come in toward the end of the video. King of Pentacles coming out right away. So, oh, by the way, this is all I have left of the stickers. I've got one of these, not enough blank, not enough sage for this blank. You know what I'm saying there? And then 1 more left, or 3 more left of this gorgeous, this is a collector sticker for our new category, Twisted Tarot. That's already dropped for July, full moon reading, full moon starting tomorrow, peaking here tomorrow where I'm at. So we've got that energy of Sagittarius It's right now in Gandanta between Scorpio and Sag, and that means there's a little Ophiuchus energy in there. So whoever this is a earth sign, ascendant, I believe. They could have also maybe an earth moon, but that's coming through. Okay, so that's who this is. This is a prediction for 2026. We're going to see what's shaking. They want happiness and they want money too. Okay, they're going to be quite romantic and charming, whoever they are. They've got a big ego as well. All right, so this is a person coming your way. It could be someone you know from another year. It could be a reconnection starting this year, and in 2026, I believe this person's looking for that happiness. They do have multiple sets of eyes here, so it's a person that could have been polyamorous. They could have been non-monogamous. Could have been in an open relationship. 555, as I said, that big change coming in. Okay, but what happened there? This person was happy, and then 10 of Swords. Betrayed. Some kind of an ending. The end of that happiness. 10 of Cups. 10 of Swords to 10 of Cups. So somehow there's a switch between, I see, oh my gosh, this person, I'll tell you. In 2026, they're going to be coming in looking for that love, looking for that happiness. But what's happening between you right now is a lot of nothing, because something went wrong. Again, this is a person, like I said, you probably know them already. It could be a person that's you're no contact with. Okay, there's a lot of no contact energy for fixed energies out there. Fire signs, fixed energies. You're a fixed sign. Fire of water. You know, that's not good if you're a lobster, but it's good for everybody that likes lobster, right? Okay, 10 of Cups here. The 10 of Swords to 10 of Cups means that this person wants to transform an ending that feels kind of bitter to me, or at least somebody was a little bitter about it. Somebody with a big ego too, right? Unhappy. This could be a karmic, sure. Doesn't mean that the new person heading your way isn't karmic in some way. I know we think of that as bad, but it's about repairing something. So I kind of feel it in my like energies there. I've learned to identify this feeling. It's almost like a switch flips on, and that's a very nice way of saying it feels like my head just banged against a brick wall or something. It's like a real, like a alarming sense of like, this is something big is about to happen with this person. There's a karma here. And everybody I meet that is the case. It's the same SSDD, every single person. It's wild. Page of Swords. Oh, they're looking, they're watching, they're looking at your social media, they're listening to you, your podcast. Someone here has a podcast. They're watching you, listening to, reading your blog. If you're video content creator, someone here is, you definitely have somebody watching you, and it is this person here. They look like a King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is typically somebody that's pretty grounded overall, but that earthy energy, there's a possibility of them being into things like group sex or, swinging, or because they're earthy. They don't, they're not worried about stuff like that. They're not hung up. So if you wanted to have that with this person, you probably could. Now there's Leo energy here. This gorgeous, this 10-10 energy literally came out like this. So there's certainly that energy of 10-10. 10-10 can come in a lot of different ways, but it's basically the end of one cycle, the beginning of another. So if you've, in the past, bad stuff has happened to you, someone here is looking for happiness now. They want to get beyond the pain. They want to get beyond the betrayal or cruelty. If it was something that happened between you, they love you. And they're watching you, which is a little creepy. Page of Swords, though, to Knight of Swords. That means that they're evolving. 922, as I said that, guys, September 22nd. You know what happened that day in witchy history? A lot of people were hung that day in the town of Salem, Massachusetts. And so, it's a weird thing. That was one of my grandmothers. It was her birthday. Yes, and so many weird things with that town, and I just don't even know how to say it to you. It's so much. So then we've got 9 of Pentacles. So this is that earth energy here. Could be Capricorn, could be Virgo, Taurus, But then we've got Virgo here with the Ten of Cups. So somebody that's single, now they're single. So they might have had other people in their energy. Now they're looking for that happiness, and they're really looking. That's the eyes here connecting with the Page of Swords energy. And it looks like they're going to be coming to you when they are single. I love that energy. That's positive right there. Nine of Wands. I don't blame you, buddy, or human being, whoever you are, because they are very nervous. Why are they so nervous? 9 and 9. It's a karmic completion and wholeness. I told you there was something karmic going on with this person. What are they so worried about? Well, they're worried because of this. Obviously, it's over between the two of you. Something ended. Maybe they ended it. And I wonder, too, this kind of came out for Saggy, my beautiful Scorpios. I'm wondering if this is a person that smokes up or dabs and things ended because of that. Not like you were saying, oh, hey, that's a non-starter for me. It's more like an energy of they kind of forgot, like to text you back or something, and you might have gotten angry. You created a boundary and basically said, this happens all the time, this can't keep happening. It could be like that. Here with that Nine of Wands, this person's got super amounts of anxiety, and it's connected to this Ten of Swords. And also the fact that they're in love with you. You know, the 9-9 coming out after the 10-10 is a really interesting energy. So we should have to pay attention when we're getting these synchronicities. You could be seeing multiples of 10s, multiples of 9s. Perhaps that 5-5-5 energy that came out, you might be seeing multiples of 5s. Those become the number 10. So very interesting here, guys. Really interesting stuff. 9 and 9 is also 18. They could be your 18th. You know what I'm saying there? Anyway, possibly Two of Cups here with the Sun. They're so nervous. They really want this with you. Ooh, do they ever? They want it bad. Wow. The number 29 could be important here as well. I just saw 12-13. There's like some dates in the month of December that could be really important there. So including December 13th for somebody that I don't know. They could have Sag, I suppose, in their chart, but that's tropical Sag. It's still Scorpio season at that point. The sun is about to go into Sag, but we consider that Ophiuchus because technically it's Sagittarius, but it's not really. If you look up with the telescope, you'll see that the planets that are transiting, and in terms of the sun doesn't really transit anything. It doesn't revolve around any of our planets here, so we revolve around it. So it appears as though the constellation of Ophiuchus is closest to the sun when someone is born between the 29th of November and around the 17th of December, 17th, 18th, somewhere in there. And that's about the time that the sun goes into Sagittarius for real, or Sagittarius. The constellation would be almost like a template over the sun. It would be right there. If you could look at the sun, you would see it right there. Here's the Capricorn energy. So there's something about that. I'd say that this is a person, they want to have this really happy relationship. The Devil being here shows me that it is a fated relationship. This is karma for sure. And it could be about repairing things because obviously they're super worried about this energy, whatever's going on. Scorpio, this is a magical reading. You have 2 9s, 2 10s, 9 9, 10 10. You've got this Two of Cups and the Devil. That shows that this is a relationship that may have even started in the workplace. Some of you, it could have been your workplace or theirs. It doesn't mean you work together. And like if somebody works in like a theater, maybe a restaurant or a retailer of some kind. Maybe they work for the church, the local church, or I don't know, like they work somewhere that you frequent. It could be like that, or vice versa. Maybe you went golfing, or you went to like a rec center, a community center, a gym. Maybe you met them somewhere where they were working, or they met you where you were working. You don't necessarily have to have been working together, but this person's looking for a relationship right now, and they're specifically waiting for you. They're looking for you. the sun here with the devil. Somebody has the sun in Capricorn. It could also be Saturn in Leo? Nope. Maybe Saturn in the 5th house. Oh my God, Saturn in the 5th house. Are you serious? Okay, I know who this is. If you're watching, hello. I love you. Strength card here. This is Taurus, Venus and Sun conjunction. That's what this represents. Usually it has the Empress, which is a Taurus card, on the card. This person could be born year of the tiger. Year of the tiger could be very important, and that would have been 2022. So events in 2022 could have led to this, leading up to all this. What happened in 2022 in terms of the astrology? What occurs is a triple conjunction between Mars, your ruling planet, as well as Rahu, the North Node, and Uranus. Both Rahu and Uranus connected to Saturn through the 11th house, and right now Rahu is in the 11th house. It's in Aquarius. So wherever you have that, my darlings, that is going to be very important. So this represents for me a Venus-Sun conjunction. Someone here may have it in the 8th house. And I made a prediction for Leos that had this same combination. This is a Leo card, okay? So someone here could have a Leo moon, could have some Leo placements. Guys, if you have a Venus-Sun conjunction in the 8th house, I made a prediction in the Leo reading, and I did it in the YouTube video, so you can watch the YouTube video and find out what that prediction is. It's specific to people with Venus-Sun conjunction in the 8th house, and some of you definitely have that, okay? So there's a prediction for you for 2026. You have to go watch the Leo one. I can't reveal it, but gosh, guys, this is Leo and Leo energy with the devil. You know what? Weird. It's a weird thing. So does someone here like a Gemini ascendant? Sagittarius ascendant, Gemini ascendant? There's some energy like that. I'm seeing Capricorn in either the 2nd or 8th houses. So there's this energy coming through of a deep destiny connected with Venus, Rahu, Ketu. It's a very deep energy there, very deep. Whoever this person is, this is serious amounts of fate. There's also an energy of an Empress here who's going to become famous. So this is a 2026 prediction. If you know or feel that you have Empress energy, if you have Empress energy, guys, you will become famous for your work. Someone here has it, and you will become famous for your work. And some of you are going to meet this person through your work. The star. What did I just say? You're going to become famous for your work? Yes. This is absolutely who you are, how strong you are if you're that Empress energy, Scorpio. That's what this person loves most about you. Aquarius here coming out. 11th house energy. Saturn as well, more Saturn. Very interesting. You have a lot of Saturnian energy here coming out for you. And Scorpio, I can see that's necessary. I see with the star 7 of Wands. It could be here also. I mean, I'm seeing a friend situation as well that may not be going super well. There's something going on with a friend, perhaps. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looks like there could be a little bit of a tiff with a friend right now, maybe. 7 of Wands, someone is sort of rather defensive and worried about this. They're really worried. Again, the fear of this new person coming in. Now we're back to the love guy or person, the love individual, the human that loves you, whoever they are. Gender is not at all part of this tarot reading, to be honest with you, right? So it's so fluid in tarot. I don't know who you are. Honestly, when I look at people, I don't see gender at all. It's not about that for me. I'm looking at your light. And we do know now, thanks to scientists, that humans actually emit light. All living things do, plants, animals, so those of us that see people and everything in that way is like having this little light around it all. That's a highly sensitive person, an HSP, who can really see these things, and it's real. Now we know it's real. So interesting, right? Okay, well, somebody's very, it looks like they could be avoidant possibly, and that might be why things ended before. They really want this, but they're so worried. Oh, I get it. Yeah, the other side saying they're worried because this is you, actually, right? You're the one that's going to be like, what the hell, person? You ended things, you betrayed me, I loved you, I told you that, and you didn't respond appropriately. What's up with you? You know, I'm not letting you back in, you know. So that's what they're worried about, that someone here is going to put up a hard boundary. Soft boundaries are meant to keep people in, hard boundaries meant to keep them out. Hard boundaries can be abuse they can be an abuse to others, you know, so we have to be very careful. You're not creating a boundary to have an excuse or to justify discarding a person. That's not what boundaries are meant for, not how they should be used. How do I know that? Well, it's because of the work I do. That's how I know that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the pain. The pain party coming in, and also a little pity, I think. So now this is a water bearer energy with the Seven of Wands. Oh, okay, there was also a diamond ring there. Huh. Okay, there's a moon. This could be somebody with an Aquarius moon. They have a lot of pain, especially if that's in the 6th house. I could see that with that connection here to the 9 of Pentacles or Virgo energy. I definitely could see this being a person in a lot of pain. Knight of Swords, that's why they're so aggressive or come at you in such a weird, it's like almost like they're clunky in how they do things. It's like they come in, they talk to you, and then you don't hear from them, you know, for like a week or something, and then, you know, or even like a month I'm hearing from the other side. For some people, they come in, they say, this is what I want to do. They're very like clunky about it, very mechanical. In some way, very the energy is very Capricorn like, you know, sort of Virgo and Capricorn, very strong with this person. 3 of Swords here, a lot of pain. Why are they in so much pain? We're gonna find out, but we know how they act isn't the best. There's a little bit of immaturity there. They're really worried about what other people think as well, and that's part of that Leo energy coming through. Like the public image could be something they worry a lot about. I see work it is. Work brings in the pain for this person, so they might be a little bit worried about that. How is this gonna go, because I work all the time, you know, so that could be something that caused a delay here. Page of Wands. That's where you met, right? So then there's that sense of, you know, but we met there and they know what I do, blah blah blah. I don't know. Judgment card here, a Sagittarius energy coming out. I did feel that. Strength card, the Star, and Judgment with 2 of Cups and the Sun underlying it, connected with the Devil, and this ending of some kind. Somebody wanting to protect themselves from this kind of an energy here. Judgment is Sagittarius energy, also a 10-10. You got 10-10 here, where somebody wants to transform a situation that maybe ended into the love that they feel. They want it to reflect that love. This is a person deciding to come toward you. Ace of Pentacles. They want that relationship, guys. They want it. And this is a relationship that you two have had since Egypt, okay? Some of you have my Scorpios out there. Scorpio Ascendant, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Sun, any Scorpio placement, all right? Scorpio Venus, especially any nodes of destiny in the 8th house, or in Scorpio. Y'all are, you got ties to Egypt, every single one of us, okay? Every single one of us. Egypt and also Sumeria. Scorpio, let's see where else. Some folks could be connected to like the oracles at Delphi in ancient Greece. I see that energy here. I also see some folks connected to Druids in Ireland, which is of course Vedic, believe it or not. The word Druid, UID, comes from the word for Vedic. It's the root of it is in Sanskrit. Yes, it means knowledge, right? And that's, you hear it also in languages of the Levant with the word knowledge being the same UID energy there. Very interesting. And that's UID is VED, Veda. the A isn't something, it's just a way, the pronunciation. So when you look at Devanagari, the written form of Sanskrit, you would understand it better. But when we say Om Namah Shivaya, the isn't Nama is not, the isn't part of it. It's just a pronunciation. I write it out in English because that's nobody's reading the Devanagari, right? And I know what it is, so that's why I write it out that way. And you'll see it in the description box as well. I have all the blessings there for all the deities, the devas and devas and devis. Okay, so look at that, the moon. Oh my goodness, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles with the moon. When is this going to happen? Let me just see. You know what, guys? This has something to do with an Aquarius moon. Oh, snap. Guess what we have happening? I'm doing this on the 9th. The full moon in Sagittarius, in Vedic Sag and Sidereal Sagittarius, is peaking tomorrow. Oh, you might hear from them like tomorrow. Oh, wow. So it could be during a Sagittarius moon. It could also be Scorpio moon. Someone may have a Scorpio moon here. But I'll tell you, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, I think it's you, the Empress energy. It represents that Empress energy to me. You get the Eight of Pentacles and you get the Three of Swords. So someone here has had a really hard time with work. Getting work, keeping a job. Maybe you had like good luck at one point, but then something changed, right? And so that's because you're on a journey. You're supposed to do a bunch of different things. You have other jobs besides, like, I know that it seems amazing for folks that are, you know, coming from that space of any space where we have to earn our wealth, to have a job that's secure. Right, so the idea of having a job for like 20 years sounds pretty good. It might sound like torture for some of us, but others will be like, yeah, baby. And I just saw 27 when I said sounds like torture for some of us. So guys, if you're still with me, congratulations. Good job. Lots of attention span there. I'm proud of you. But this moon coming out is very important. It could be during the time of Cancer. It could be there could be Cancer in the 8th house. It's a Sagittarius ascendant, okay? So there's something happening here that you don't see and won't see. I'm going to tell you with this, I wonder if you're going to, something could be happening around the date 9/7/2025. That's going to affect all of this in 2026. This person's going to be coming your way, whoever they are. And it's a decision that they've made, a judgment call with this Ace of Pentacles. Judgment and Ace of Pentacles tells me it's a second marriage or a third marriage for someone, okay? Second big relationship, third big relationship, but it's there, and it's a 9th house energy. So it's definitely got that good fortune, a second chance perhaps for somebody at love. They want a second chance. They have massive feelings for you. Deep feelings for you. Deep. Who is it? It's a King of Cups. They could have some Scorpio in their chart. I'm not kidding. Three of Pentacles. Darn it. Always a third party with this one. Oh boy. The Hermit, of course. More third party. That's the 6th house. That's where we find the third parties. The hidden enemies. Medicine, health, you know, friends, frenemies. It's all karmic debt, financial debt. 6th house gets squeezed where we get gains. We did have that 11th house here. I'm not surprised to see yet another Virgo card. So it could be that this, like I said though at the beginning, right? That I said that, didn't I? 29, 22, as I was just talking there. What I said was this person could have been in an open relationship. They could have been in a non-monogamous space or a space of polyamory with someone else. I don't necessarily think it's with you, but they could have had that. And that could have actually, that could be really why They want to come right towards you. You're going to hear from this person. I do think they've got some Virgo in their chart there somewhere. Not the tropical chart. They're holding back on coming forward towards you. Why? I don't know. Knight of Wands. If they're holding back, if you aren't talking to this person, they're going to be moving forward in 2026 at the very latest. Like, they're coming in, I think, before that. And this is a person that you may not be talking to. Like I said, they could have been in a open relationship before when you met them, maybe. I don't know. I'm seeing it. The Fool here. They want to come in. They want to take a leap of faith with you. And Year of the Horse keeps coming out for me. Like, I did see that energy with the Pegasus, that someone born Year of the Snake is going to have a child that comes from them or their line, them or their own child that's going to have these wings. This is a child that's going to defy gravity. I saw that. That's a prediction. Now, the message for those of you, this is happening, guys. This is definitely happening. We got confirmation here in this reading. And if I tell you what's coming up next, ooh, they can't wait to get together with you. They see that there's like a lot of something or other going on as I'm looking ahead here. But, okay, well, you know what? If someone in this collective is married or attached and you know that that's kind of over, yeah, this is happening. You better clear the path, because you've got this person coming towards you. There is something you do not see. They're not talking to you, but it's not because they don't think of you or don't love you. There's going to be a massive transformation here. We're going to have to go take it to the other side, okay? And I'll talk to you more about that on Patreon. Let's get you an oracle card, and we're going to do a little summary of this. And I also have that message I'm going to relay to you. A willing entanglement, number 30, with that full moon. You could be hearing from them. And the date I gave you, 9/7/2025, that is a full moon and a lunar eclipse. So the solar eclipse date came out here with the 8-4 here at the end, 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups. So that April the 8th was a solar eclipse in 2024. You guys may have connected around that time. There's something here about all that. That willing entanglement coming through. I talked to you early in the video. I saw the 229 or the September 22nd talk to you about the witch energy. And look, they were all hung from like the gallows, but some were hung from trees, okay? And honestly, a lot of that stuff, when men especially were accusing women of being witches, the women were often widows and they owned land. They were left land by their husbands, right? So, oh, well, this person's a witch. I obviously have to take her house or land. It was not about those people actually being witches, because real witches aren't going to be caught. As I cackle away. Okay, that probably doesn't sound great. So come on over to Patreon if you're still with me. Get that free personal reading. Join up as a VIP. And you'll also, until July 31st, you got to join before that date. That is the anniversary of that triple conjunction in 2022. So something between then and that time in 2022 and what's coming up here in 2025, I predicted that within 3 years there would be some big major changes for folks. There's going to be a start of something major. Okay, so changing the world in some way, changing your world, changing something like on a seismic type of change, big, coming in for you in 2026. This person's coming towards us. Scorpio, you know I got the 7 planets there, so what's up? I see you. I see you. I see you a mile away. I hope you do too, guys. I'll see you over on Patreon. Bye now.